Hello everybody, welcome to race number 7 of the ARWLS DuPont Cup Series. We are here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, which was the host of our third race last season and was quite an interesting race, and now we are back to the chassis that we used at Arizona, which provides some pretty neat circumstances and other situations and pretty interesting racing. So we decided to try this again for Atlanta to see how far we can go with this. The big problem we had with Atlanta last season was the lack of passing for the lead. We had about 4 or 5 passes for the lead only, and I think we should step above that just a tiny bit. So, here we go. Mason Wood is on the pole at number 20. Toyota is still looking for their first win of the season. So is, I think, no. Okay, Ford already has their win. Toyota is yet to win, yet they have a pretty decent field size. Matthew Fuller's on the outside. There's Hayden Klein, your Richmond winner. And then there's Sean Galligan, who's starting 4th. This may be like his best qualifying effort to date. So here we go. Mason Wood is in the chase right now. Green flag is out, but Fuller got a really good start. We don't penalize jumping the start like Fuller does, but because this happens, because the leader's going to take the lead in the first turn anyway. Sorry my voice sounds a little off, I got allergies killing me. Then we got the 2 DEI cars, principal cars. They look almost exactly the same, but that's pretty normal for some teams anyway. But already, Mason Wood lost the lead, and Will Goss is going to lead this lap, and here comes Nick Mace with Derek Benassi out of nowhere. Oh, Benassi now trying to get under Nick Mace. Benassi's had a really tough season so far. He's third to last in the points, but he's not completely out of the chase hunt. Uh-oh. They are stacking up big time over there. They're 4 wide. Oh, my. Well, they're keeping it together. That's all I could say, but holy cow. Let's look at these pack of cars. Holy. Some pretty good pack racing. People are having a slight trouble getting away. Just double check and make sure there's no incidents that we didn't see. Oh yeah, big news of the day. Look who's back in the 17. It's Eugene DeMax. Eugene DeMax was very angry at Red Bull and quit the team, and literally right after he left the team, Roush came up and offered him a ride to drive their 17 once again. So now Roush has all 5 of their cars they have all 5 of their cars to choose from, and DeMax was given the 17 since no one took it up last season. But now the pack is separated, and now we got 3 cars in the top 3. Will Goss with Derek Benassi and Nick Mace behind him. Derek Benassi's looking for that good run that could spark a good run for his team. He's driving in Jacob Lawler's old ride, except for a different number and sponsor, but that's the same chassis he used last season. How about Nick Mace? He's trying to come back in points after he had a horrible start. Was very decent at Richmond, and then did decent in other tracks, so now they're battling for seconds. Nick Mace has caught the draft of Will Goss trying to catch up to him, but once again, Benassi is next to him. Will Goss almost won at Homestead. Well, he almost had a shot to win Homestead, but then he got wrecked by, I think, Justin Perry, if I'm correct. There's the battling right now. Let's take a look. It's the battle for 5th right now between Mason Wood and Charlie Fibrosis. Fibrosis lost his chase spot last week, I think. He had a very good start to the season, but now he's struggling again. There's your points there, Stonogo. He's moved himself up to 7th. That team's been very strong. Oh, wait. Wait, do we have a... Oh, we have a caution. Oh, Sean Galligan's blowing up again. Save for Dylan Young. Michael Block's got trouble. Looks like Buck has some sort of damage. Charles Jackson's down pit road. I think J. Cole may have some damage. All looks fine, everyone else though. That's gonna hurt Michael Block in the wild card hunt. Charles Jackson was moving up through the standings real quickly. That's gonna ruin a lot of momentum. Same for Dylan Young. Well, guess I'd look at the replay and see what happened. Well, I think we have a nominee for Wreck of the Year, because watch Cody Lobbs here. He's gonna come right up into somebody. Daniel Day forces Drew Austin to turn Cody Lobbs to just watch this melee unfold. Look at that. Holy cow, and Galligan flipped over. Oh, my goodness. That was very bad. A huge pile up in the back that ruined a lot of cars. Look at this. How about Austin LaPlante right there? Let's go back to LaPlante. I want to see LaPlante real quick. Watch LaPlante just get through this. Just watch him. Look at that. Wow. That deserves a roof. That deserves a roof. That deserves a roof shot. Everyone close your eyes. Oh, this looks crazy. There's the wreck. Started up there. Look at that. What? Oh, wow. Austin LaPlante is a wheelman this season. Tell you what, he's been avoiding a lot of wrecks. But holy cow, nice job at Austin LaPlante to avoid that. As we are set back to go to green, Dylan Young, Sean Galligan, Charles Jackson, Kyle Sosnowski have DNF'd. Everyone else is staying on track to try and finish this race. And very surprising. Pretty insane wreck, but last two races have been wreckfest, but luckily our race hasn't been a total wreckfest like every lap. I mean, that was just our first caution of the day, and we're only a third of the way through. 1, 2, or 3 cautions a race is fine, but Richmond and Homestead were retarded. As quoted by Michael Block after his thoughts after Richmond. So now this bolds an interesting scenario of whether Will Goss can hold the lead. I mean, there's Nick. I mean, Nick Mace is pretty strong today. Same for Mason Wood. I mean, here comes Nick Mace right now. He's trying to move up to second, and then Mason Wood's gonna try to move up to third. I mean, second. English today, please. Here comes Austin Ogo, making it 3 wide for 5th, maybe. Oh goodness. Field is spread out a good bit. It's mostly the damaged cars who have stuck behind. But it's very unfortunate. Goss continuing to lead. He's doing pretty well. This guy, Mason Wood, trying to charge after him though. It's a good day for people to get a wild card shot. I mean, Michael Block's currently the wild card holder. Here comes Austin Ogo now underneath Mason Wood. Ogo's been so very strong this whole entire season. I don't remember what his worst finish was. His worst finish may have been like an 8th or something, but I'm not completely sure. But now he's moved under Mason Wood, is now going to try and set his sights on his Will Goss in the 01 Baldios. Mason Wood fighting hard as he can on the outside lane. Here comes Eugene Namax now up to 4th place. How about that one? That 17 car can work magic, I'm telling you what. Here comes Eric Burton as well. He's slowly moved his way up, but he's reaching it. Same for Dustin Griffiths. There's Austin LaPlante. He's up in 8th place right now. Very impressive. But Will Goss is a very fast car. I don't think anyone's going to be able to catch him. We have reached the halfway point, but anything can happen. But I don't think we're going to get another wreck anytime soon. Goes Mason Wood on the bottom again. Mason Wood has had a very up and down season so far. He had a rough start, but now he's pulling the comeback. The comeback king is coming back again, pretty much. I mean, by this point of the season, Mason Wood was about in the chase after a bad start, but... And here comes Eric Byrne underneath Austin Oga. That's what Mason Wood's going to need to catch up to Will Goss. And now we got barking dogs. That's just great. Okay. Okay then. My dogs are whiners. Just roll with it. Well, we may have to go to commercial break to see what's going on with my dogs, but what the heck? Okay, so I think this stopped. Okay, so Will Goss underneath Mason Wood again, because Mason Wood actually made the pass, and now Eric Byrne has moved up to 3rd place. Mason Wood looking for that first win of the season. Trying to look for Toyota's first win of the season. Eric Burton is trying to get, let's see, has Hendrick won yet this season? Yes, they have. Drew Austin won. Hendrick won with all 4 of their cars last season. Eric Burton's going to try and do the same thing. Here comes a couple more cars, though, because here comes Austin Oga and Derek Benassi again. With Dustin Griffiths there as well. Eric Byrne going to try and catch up to Will Goss. Goss is a very tough cookie right now. Look at this. Look at this teamwork. Well, not you. Look at this teamwork by Austin Oga and Derek Benassi. They were tangoing there for a second. Now Derek Benassi moving under Austin Oga. It's going to open the door for Eric Byrne to try and catch Will Goss. Got about 10 laps to go. Late Bloomers coming into the mix. There's Dylan Schwallenberg and Drew Austin, and they're trying to work together and get back up to the front. Here comes Eric Byrne charging after Will Goss. DI looking for back-to-back wins. But Eric Byrne is just barely faster than him right now. About 0.02 seconds faster, but once he gets that draft like that, he's going to catch up to him mighty quick. Oh, wait, we have a caution. We have a caution now. Something's wrong. Oh, Eugene Max is blowing up. Tross looks like he has some kind of trouble. Richard Johnson's coming down Pear Road. Are we missing anybody else? No, it's just Max and Richard Johnson. Well, that escalated quickly, because now we're going to have a shootout for the win. Well, what a heartbreaker for Demax. He was running super well up until that point, but same for Richard Johnson. But now we're going to have to look at a replay and see what the heck just happened. Well, Eugene Demax was trying to made it 3 wider in this turn, and usually this works, but Demax gets super tight into the turn and forces himself, Trout Vibrosis, and Richard Johnson to go into the wall. Wow! Oh, Jake Cole barely avoided that one. Whoa, Matthew Fuller! God, man. Jesus Christ, Fuller. Let's go look at a roof cam of Fuller for that one. That was pretty... I would have crapped my pants if that happened to me. He's going 175 miles an hour right by him like that. Well, following that wreck, Eugene Max was the only one to DNF. And we are going to have 6 laps to settle this. Is now, I think we may be waiting Richard Johnston to come back up. I mean, he is a lap down at the moment. Unless he was 2 laps down when the caution came out. I'm not completely sure, but either way, Will Goss is your leader. He has led a very large majority of this race. Eric Burdon is right behind him with Derek Benassi. There we go. Oh, Byrne got a really good start. Save for Benassi. Will Goss had a little slight trouble. Had some slight trouble. But look at this. Goss comes up to block Eric Byrne. That was a pretty good move, and that's going to force Eric Byrne to go somewhere else. But here comes Derek Benassi and Mason Wood. Here comes Austin LaPlante and Dustin Griffiths as well. Where'd they come from? And now Derek Benassi gonna try and take the lead. But Goss is fighting hard on the outside line. Oh, Mason Wood's gonna force it 3 wide now. Here comes LaPlante as well. He's gonna try and make it 4 wide. Eric Byrne through the middle. Byrne has come through the middle. Mason Wood. It is a dash. Austin LaPlante trying to get under Mason Wood. Saying Eric Byrne trying to get under LaPlante. They come to the stripe. Oh, it is getting good at the moment. And here comes LaPlante underneath. LaPlante's going to try and take the lead, but Mason Wood fighting hard on the outside. Derek Benassi tries to go through the middle. Here comes Austin LaPlante. Here comes Eric Byrne as well. Holy cow, I just messed up that camera. Eric Byrne now trying to come underneath Austin LaPlante. Eric Byrne, he has a shot and he has 3 laps to do it. Here comes Austin Ogo. Dylan Schwarberg's come up. Look at Schwarberg, he's up to 4th. Where'd he come from? But now Eric Byrne trying to catch up to LaPlante. Here Austin Ogo's trying to get involved as well. LaPlante is still searching for his first DuPont Cup Series win. He didn't win once last season, and he has 2 laps to do it. Austin Ogo with a hard charge. And that's going to be enough of a gap for LaPlante to probably hold off everybody else. Ogo trying to do something, but Eric Byrne is not letting him go. Dustin Griffiths up to 3rd now. Some of these drivers came out of nowhere and they're going to come to the white flag. Austin LaPlante is your leader, trying to get Roush's first win of the season. Come, white flag is out. I think LaPlante's going to hold on. Here comes Dustin Griffiths up to 2nd. Griffiths is a very fast car. Here comes Nick Bass as well. Dustin Griffiths trying to get a 2nd place after a couple bad finishes, but Nick Bass trying to get under him now. But that doesn't matter now because Austin LaPlante coming out of turn number 4 is going to win at Atlanta. Nick Bass will grab a 2nd. Dustin Griffiths will grab a 3rd place as well. Derek Benassi gets away with a 6th. What a run by those 2, Dustin Griffiths and Derek Benassi. They needed those points so much. It's same for Dylan Schwallenberg. What a dash. That was amazing. A heartbreaker for Will Goss. He was probably the most dominant driver of the day, and he's going to finish 12th place after leading so many laps. But man of the hour, Austin LaPlante went from avoiding a wreck in probably one of the most astounding ways and goes on to win this race after a final charge. But holy cow, congratulations to Austin LaPlante, and what a fantastic race that was. You got to admit, that was probably one of the best races we've had all season. So, hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and we will see you guys next time.